We have a ton of crafters workshops today for designers. I've played with 2. I want to let you know we have Balzar Bits, we have the 6x6 stencils, and all the 12x12 in all the new designs. So let's get started on what I played with, which starting out with this Judy Balzar Bits. I loved this little one and I put it over here. Now I wanted to say Scott brought me back this Tim Holtz, what's it called, Scott?
Spritzer.
Spritzer.
Now, quick story. This was actually returned by a customer who said she didn't like it. It didn't work very well. So it's now used. Now we're forced to play with it.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't expect it to work that well.
Right.
But we watched Tim's video, and he's pretty candid about saying this is not a new tool, and it has limited applications, but it's really cool. So we found it to be super cool, actually. It's way fun.
Because, well, when you use a mist, you're going to get a big psh of color. You can't get just a little bit of blue. It way is going to blend in. Well, this is very small. It gives little puffs, and depends on how fresh your pen is, I suppose, as to how much ink you're going to get. So some it's tight, and I have some old pens in my stash. But you can use other pens, like your older pens in your stash, and you really have to pump it, squeeze to get it out. If you're just going to go light like this, nothing's going to come out.
Yeah, you got to give it a firm, but it doesn't have to be a manly firm.
No, my daughter did it too, and she loved it. She helped me with this. We just did it as a little sample. See, over here, I used the Heidi Swapp Coral, which is a really nice soft shade, and I misted it, and it gets a good full color, so you can tell the total look you're going to get. The templates are so much fun because you can do so many things. I also used a Rebekah Meirer 6x6 stencil over here, and that is used with molding paste. So here's molding paste. You can get any kind of brand. I love the golden. And I mixed it up with the new Lindy's Magicals. So what I did is just scoop out some golden paste on my mat, and then I scooped out a little bit of color. I added them together, and we have 2 shades here because one I added a little bit more white. So it's basically one application on my mat. And then I just washed it all off. And then I take the Lindy's, and to get the dots, I just open it up like this, and where you've got the tube, and splatter it on. So that's how I got some nice teal here. And here's a little Evolicious button. And over here I have these Crochet Icons from Prima, which I thought were fabulous. So, you know, the scrapbooking and the molding paste all goes together. Here's another one where I used this stencil with some molding paste, and the molding paste is really awesome because it gives you the depth, but dimension. But you can spray over this now, and it's not going to mix in there. You know, if I decide to mix that with a whole bunch of teal, it won't blend up with that paste at all. The paste will totally pop out. And here's another one where I used just white, and here I used the mixed colors on black to show you.
Now the stencils come in the 4x4, which are the ones I'm showing you right now. And you've got Rhonda Palazzari and Julie Balzar. These are way super fun.
They do not come 12x12 or 6x6.
Right.
They're just small.
Just the small ones. And of course they're unique and totally usable. And you can mix them in with the big ones.
Yeah, you really need some of these.
Yeah, they're economical to boot. And I've been suggesting this for new people. There are actually people who have not been misting. Believe it or not, they do exist.
Whoa!
And this is a great place for them to start, you know, a cute little accent, and it's not too overwhelming. And of course, for those of us who have to have them all. Now keep in mind we have the 6x6 and the 12x12. I'm just going to show you the 12x12 design. It's the most dramatic. And this is a new designer at the Crafters Workshop, Rebekah Meirer. And these are fabulous.
The hardest decision is which ones to get.
It is. Or, you know, you buy some now, and next time you shop at BlueMoonScrapbooking, you add some more, right?
Yeah, now I use small ones on the samples, but I really wished I had had a big one open because, you know, you just want to add that big bang of color on the side, and that does it all at once.
And these are Julie Balzar's new ones.
And once you have your textured ones, to add one with words and faces is, again, just brings you a step above into something new that you haven't worked with before.
Whoops.
Hey,
Got 2 of those.
that looks familiar.
It does look familiar. How do you like that? New designer at Crafters Workshop, Joanne Fink. You may know her as Zenspirations. We also have new stamps coming from her as well. And those are made with, who's making those? Impression Obsession. So we should be getting those in pretty soon. Rhonda Palazzari. Now keep in mind your order of $50 or more at Blue Moon Scrapbooking shipped in the States. I love that. Shipped in the States, we will ship to you for free. That's an everyday coupon. You don't have to do anything special. Just need to fill your cart. And of course with these kind of stencils and the other mediums, very easily done. So it looks like spray, molding paste, and some Crafters Workshop templates. Buy it now.